Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Ahmad Shafiq. I'm the group leader for this fundamental group. Okay, this group consists of 5 members. The first member is me, the second member is Nur Liana, and the third member is Faris Rifat, the fourth member is Nur Aini, and the fifth member is Nur Adrina. Okay, what is civil engineering? Okay, in this video we'll be explaining about all the 4 major subfields in civil engineering, and at the end I will relate the link between all the 4 major subfields. Alright.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adlina Mita Azari and I'm going to talk about geotechnical engineering. Geotechnical engineering is one of the branches of civil engineering. It is concerned with the engineering behavior of earth materials. It is important in civil engineering because it concerns with construction occur on the surface or within the ground. It uses principles of soil mechanics and rock mechanics. Geotechnical engineering is to investigate subsurface conditions and materials, to determine the properties of the material used, to evaluate stability of natural slopes, to design earthworks, to know structure foundation. When we build a piece of infrastructure, it must connect it to the ground. So, as a geotechnical engineer, it must investigate how it interacts, how the piece of infrastructure interact with the ground. What geotechnical engineers does? Geotechnical engineers does building foundation, earthworks, ground improvement, slope stabilization, offshore geotechnical, geosynthetic. What is building foundation? Geotechnical engineers design foundation based on the load characteristics of the structure and the properties of the soil. In general, geotechnical engineers estimate the magnitude and location of the loads to be supported, develop an investigation plan to explore the subsurface, determine necessary soil parameters through field and lab testing. For an example, consolidation test, trisal shear test, vent shear test, standard penetration test. Design the foundation in the safest and most economical manner. Earthworks. Earthworks is divided into excavation, filling, and compaction. Excavation is the process of training earth according to requirement by removing the soil from the site. Filling is the process of training earth according to requirement by placing the soil on the site. Compaction is the process by which the density of soil is increased and permeability of soil is decreased. What is ground improvement? Ground improvement is a technique that improves the engineering properties of the treated soil mass. Usually, the properties modified are shear strength, stiffness, and permeability. Slope stabilization. Slope stability is the potential of soil-covered slope to withstand and undergo movement. Stability is determined by the balance of shear stress and shear strength. Offshore geotechnical engineering. Offshore or marine geotechnical engineering is concerned with foundation design for human-made structure in the sea, away from the coastline. Geosynthetics. Geosynthetics are a type of plastic polymer products used in geotechnical engineering that improve engineering performance. Geotechnical engineering is very crucial for civil engineering because nowadays we can see many buildings and infrastructure are being built. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adlina Bita Azahari and I'm going to talk about transportation in engineering. What is transport? Transport engineers plan, design and operate the large public and private infrastructure system that connect our physical world. Transportation in engineering are divided into highway engineering, railroad engineering, port and harbour engineering and airport engineering. Highway engineering engineers in the specialization handle the planning, design, construction and operation of highway, roads and other vehicular facility as well as their related bicycle and pedestrian. Estimate the transportation needs of the public and then secure the funding of our project. Analyze location of high traffic volumes and high collision for safety and capacity. Use civil engineering principle to improve the transportation system. Utilize the tree design, control which are the drivers, the viewers and the roadways themselves. While railroad engineering handle the design, construction and operation of railroads and mass transit system that use a fixed guideway, such as light rail or even monorails. Railroad engineers can also move into specialized field of train dispatching which focuses on train movement control. Railway engineers also work to build a cleaner and safer transportation network by reinvesting and revitalizing the rail system to meet future demands. For ports, harbours, canals and other maritime facilities. Airport engineering. Airport engineers design and construct airports. Airport engineers must account for the impacts and demands of aircraft of airport facilities. These engineers must use analysis of predominant wind direction to determine runway orientation, determine the size of runway, border and safety areas, different wingtip to wingtip, clearance for all gates and must designate the clear zone in the entire point of the airport.
In this field, we will learn about how the engineers work to prevent flood, to supply water for city, industry and irrigation, to treat wastewater, to protect beach and to manage and redirect river. In this sub also, we will concern the flow and convenience of fluids, principally water and sewage. One feature of this system is the extensive use of gravity as the motive force to cause the movement of the fluids. This area of civil engineering is immediately related to the design of bridge, dams, channel, canal and lift, and to both sanitary and environmental engineering. Hydraulic engineering is the application of the principle of fluid mechanical to problem deal with the collection, storage, control, transport, regulation, measurement and use of The solution is by referring the topology and bathymetry contour. The first step is to determine the datum of each site that can be cloned by drawing a small grid at the photography. So with the known datum, the volume of the sand that should be degraded can be shown. And remember, it should be less 3 meter depth. The soil has been degraded will be used as a revetment. Thank you. So, in the last lesson, I will know that how the hydraulic engineer can be worked in the field. So, maybe what we learn now can be used in our future for to save our country, to save our culture, or maybe can save our earth. Bye.
Alright, hi. As mentioned before, there are 4 subfields in civil engineering, which are environmental and hydrology and hydraulics, structure and materials, geotechnique and transportation. Okay, what can we relate between all of these 4 subfields? Okay, first of all, we can relate between environmental and hydrology and hydraulics. Okay, both of these branches are linked in solving complex water challenges such as water contamination, in providing society with safe and reliable water supplies. Okay, they plan and design, manage and operate surface water and groundwater systems that are sustainable and adaptable to changing climate and human activity. Moving on, for structure, materials and geotechnics and transportation, both of these branches design economical structures that resist forces induced by wind, earthquakes, blasts and heavy traffic. They use soil, rock and geosynthetic as engineering materials. They design earth and rock fill dam, tunnels, landfills and foundation for structure of all types. Alright, so what my groups and I can conclude is that this field of engineering actually concerned with all the overall interface of human-created fixed projects with the greater world. As for example, civil engineer designs, they build and maintain the foundation of our modern society. For instance, our roads and bridges, drinking water and energy system, seaports and airports, and the infrastructure for a cleaner environment, to name just a few. Alright, to encapsulate, all of these subfields are linked in maintaining the quality of our daily life.